And we're live.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Comedy Cellar Nightly. Salute. Cheers to everybody here. We got, oh my God, we got the Young Bucks tonight. Estee, we got the Young Bucks. I mean, some of these guys can't grow facial hair. Some of them, it doesn't connect.
Oh, you just talking about me and Ryan? You just talking about me and Ryan. And this is all I get, and I'm trying.
Yeah,
there you go.
We got Ryan's here, Casey's here, Monroe's here, Derek's here. Of course, we have Estee, the queen of the cell, and myself, Robert Kelley. We are here tonight. Once again, this is my son.
Look behind you.
And my son, Max, is here. Max.
What up, Max?
Yeah.
I want you to watch my videos and subscribe.
Okay. Max, give me these back.
He's threatening you?
Oh my God. Oh, please find a vaccine, please. A vaccine. Want to get a vaccine? Yeah, go play with this knife. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Back off, Jack. You'll get in trouble. Oh God. I have my Rich Voss hand in case anybody. Anyways, welcome everybody. How you guys doing? What's going on today? Anybody happy? Who's happy?
I'm happy.
I'm happy
good.
today.
Oh yeah, you had crabs today and put it on Instagram. Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Monroe
Put
got
crab legs
crabs?
up on his Instagram feed, letting everybody know him and his wife are eating good.
Me and my wife, there's a seafood spot around here that we go to, and we buy like pounds of raw crab, and we just boil it, and we go in.
Really?
And it was delicious.
Oh my God. So you're just having a good old time.
The word of the day is seafood. They had a whole thing on the news. There is sort of shortage of meat now.
Uh-huh.
Because people are not going to restaurants, and so they have extra inventory on seafood.
Oh yeah.
Everything's on sale. Lobsters, fish, shrimp, everything is on sale.
Oh wow.
I'm about to go back and get some lobster tail because we cheaped out and got some crab. Now we're about
I'm
to
gonna
get
get some lobster tail there. I'm doing lobster next week. I don't care. Okay.
Oh, my son already prepared a couple of times a lobster meal for us. Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Sounds like you're the only one that's missing out, Bobby.
I'm actually having a great time. We used our air fryer tonight. We had a sausage, potatoes, and peppers and onions. I'm still losing weight. I feel good.
You look good.
You look good. You really do.
I pulled the groin muscle playing with Bubbles in the backyard this afternoon, but other than that,
is Bubbles a dog?
No, Bubbles. Bubbles is the neighbor next door. She's no, my son had Bubbles, big Bubbles, and I was running through them, and I pulled my my groin muscle today.
But the Union Square, the Washington Square Park Bubbles.
That type of Bubbles, yes, exactly.
They flail them. It's a flail.
Yes. Yeah.
How are you, Max?
Say something, Estee.
What's up, Max?
Hey, Max.
Hey, Estee.
Hi.
What about the dark skinned people in the group?
What?
What about us, Max?
What about us? He never says hi to
black
us.
guys, Max.
He never says hi to us.
You didn't say hi to him either.
I said hi to him twice.
Muted us. Robert muted himself. He's it's discipline.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't want his child exposed.
It's hilarious. This costume is great.
He's laying down the law.
Really
Derek,
great.
it's good to see you.
Yeah, it's good to see you too. It's good to see everybody.
That did not sound very sincere.
What? Mine?
Derek.
Derek.
It's good to see everybody.
It's good to see you too.
Derek,
got a Rhythm
I
Nation
got
hat
to
on
see
looking like
that.
Janet Jackson. I appreciate that. The black and black Yankee is very, very New York.
Yeah.
Very queen of the summer type thing.
Casey has the big ass B on his cap.
Yeah. You're from Boston, Casey?
I didn't mean to show you up. No, this is Brooklyn.
Brooklyn
And also,
Dodgers.
it's a free.
That's Brooklyn?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Brooklyn.
That's not a B of Brooklyn.
It's an old baseball.
Dodgers.
That's the
Brooklyn
Negro
Dodgers.
Leagues. That's the one you don't know.
Yeah.
So sorry, guys. I had to.
N-word
I had to beat my child.
Huh?
I had to beat my child.
Oh.
I apologize.
Finally.
I I didn't want it on video. And, to comment on the why he sees no color, guys.
Oh, worse.
sweet.
You're gonna raise him like that?
Oh
You
my
need
God.
to see him. He
Oh.
needs to see color so he can stay safe.
Oh, believe me, dude. Let me just say this. I think there's 5 white kids in his school. He sees a lot of color. He's fine. Okay.
Well, Monroe is very sensitive.
Yeah, I don't live where Gnome
sensitive.
lives. I live down the street. Okay. So,
The other side of the track, huh?
I live on the other side of the tracks.
Absolutely.
Yes, he's fine. Anyways, oh my God. I mean, who has kids? Any of you guys? None of you guys, right?
No. No.
Well,
I have no
Man,
kids.
no.
Who has kids but they don't want to admit it?
I'm pretty sure my sperm doesn't work. So
Oh, really?
yeah,
Jesus Christ.
Dang, Case, for real?
Well,
yeah, I got it tested. They said it's lazy.
I got the same test.
That's it. Did they say it's
Yeah,
lazy?
yeah, they say slow mobility, low mobility.
Low mobility. Yeah.
What did you drink
We-
Mountain Dew or something? What was it to drink to
No,
help y'all
we got special ed sperm. That's it. We need to,
out? Hey,
I have
Casey,
my- What?
Casey, if you take your nuts and you shake them before you have an orgasm, that actually gets them going.
If I like pinch them off like a hose and
Yeah,
then
and
let
just
it all out?
and just shake it up like a Red Bull.
Oh, all right,
That'll
cool.
get
oh,
going.
all right.
My wife will be very pleased.
Yeah.
Well, I'd be concerned if it wasn't lazy.
Yeah, you don't want hyperactive sperm. Okay.
I know.
Yes. That's one thing. Lazy sperm is a godsend.
No, it was great. I was so happy.
Oh, yeah. Well, you can't have the kids. Like me, I don't think my sperm is lazy. I got to cover up.
You got it.
Because I'm fertile. I don't like that. I swing. I don't miss.
Oh,
Like
damn.
Denzel said on training deck.
Do you have kids, Derek?
I do not. I've had a couple
Not
kids
anymore.
scares, but not actual kids. Maybe a few scares, but not the actual.
Put your laptop on your crotch like me. That does a lot of work.
Yeah, but are you gonna want kids someday, Casey?
Yeah, my wife wants them pretty bad. So we're gonna see what happens. Maybe I'll have Ryan knock her up or something. We'll figure it out.
I'd give it a shot.
he'll have pretty good hair. He can have good hair.
Why
Yeah,
not?
my-
Why
Yeah.
not Derek? Why
My
not
wife-
Derek?
my
Why
wife really
Ryan?
insisted.
I got good hair too.
Because
Yeah,
he at
why
least
not
wants
Derek?
to,
Why, Casey? Why not Derek? Why Ryan?
he wants to bring the baby home to his parents.
He doesn't want his relatives to hate her.
No, I don't want my kids to be able to beat my ass. So
Hey, come on.
I know
Why you
Ryan, and I know I
babies?
could kick his ass. So I think that's fair.
Yeah. That's probably right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
Get
Ryan's got
Ryan.
weak bird bones. So
it's so
Derek,
funny.
you can impregnate my wife if you want to. Yeah, you all can do it. It's fine. Go ahead.
See that? Just give it all away.
It's funny. Ryan's background looks like he's like in the past.
I am in the past. This building's 100 years old.
It looks like the 20s and the 30s in the background.
It look like
Where'd
that
you get it
kid's
from?
room from the Sandlot. It look like you got an erection back there somewhere.
Derek looked like he made a prison cell into a studio.
He talks close to the screen. What's up, everybody? I'm doing good.
Everybody,
here."
don't worry about what's going on back here.
You know,
But yeah, focus.
Yeah. Yeah, that's his bunk bed right there. His roommate sleeping behind that. Oh
That's
my
old
God.
blinds. It's fine. I'm in my kitchen. I'm in my kitchen area. It's nice.
So what's going on today? Anybody got what was the what'd you post on Instagram today, Monroe? You're a good poster.
Oh, you're talking about in general? I posted a show that I did with my friends. It was like a talking head show about cartoons, and then I posted my lunch. That's it. So I don't know if they cancel.
What are
I
you?
don't know if they qualify as good posts.
My God.
Yeah. I'm just trying to keep the
posted
people
my
informed.
lunch.
I posted my lunch. I had to post the crab legs.
You post like my Aunt Dottie.
Yo. and I zoom in too close to the picture. I don't get everything in the frame.
Really?
Yeah, because not only did you post the crab legs, you posted like a broccoli something medley next to it, like a whole.
Because you just can't have crab legs by itself. You have to have veggies.
So what was
the?
It was a broccoli and what? It looked like a
broccoli and potatoes.
Oh wow! Yeah.
Beautiful medley, Monroe. Good
You
job.
can't just post all that cholesterol. You got to break it up with something.
I've never seen somebody eat like Monroe. When we were in Austin at Moon Tower, Keith Robinson, I offered to go with Keith to lunch.
No, Keith was like, "Hey, you want to go eat with us?"
Yes,
he
Keith
said us.
Keith invites everybody. You go because Keith wants to be the mayor of young Kidville. So he brings everybody, and he brings Monroe, and then he goes to a high-end steak place.
Capital Grill, baby.
And I gotta pay, and then Monroe orders half the menu.
No,
that sound like
no. Don't make it sound like that. I was willing to order one thing, and then Keith was like, "Nah, dummy, order what you want. Order for the table." And I went, "Okay."
Order for the table.
Yeah, so I got like one side of the menu, and then Keith ordered the other side of the menu.
$500.
Oh my God!
You loved every moment of it, Bobby.
I was so infuriated. The only thing that made me happy is that Monroe ate everything.
Every side. I had some of your food.
This
you had a steak.
This kid ate like an orphan.
Well, he is an orphan.
Oh, sorry.
Foster kid and orphan are two different things.
Well, foster kid. That's like
an orphan is when your parents die. A foster kid, like my parents were down the street. They just
didn't. You like certified pre-owned. So you like
they were adjacent.
Pre-owned orphan. So
yeah.
Kid. All right.
I asked Monroe about his wedding, and he didn't say anything about his wife or his family or anything. He just ran down the entire menu. It took like 15 minutes. I remember. He didn't mention any of his loved ones.
Now, Ryan, I'm guessing your parents are still together.
My parents are just wait. Let's pump the brakes. Before I answer that earnestly, where did that come? Why was that?
They are. I met him at his wedding.
I'm sorry.
I got a nice room. I keep files and shit.
You're in your room that you grew up in. Am I correct?
No, I'm in Brooklyn.
You're like the movie Big.
I watched it the other night.
Robert, you know that Ryan is married, right?
Yes, yes, of course. I'm joking. I
am a grown boy.
Yes, your parents. Where are you from,
man.
Ryan? Where are you from?
I'm from St. Louis.
St. Louis. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, my parents are still together, but they don't know anybody else. So I don't even think if they weren't happy, they would, they have nowhere to go.
Do they like your wife?
Yeah, they love her. They adore her.
Yeah, okay.
Everybody likes my wife. People like my wife more than me.
Yeah, she's great.
Isn't that weird? Isn't that doesn't that make you mad? It's like, it's like, listen, man, I know my wife is cool. I know she's a good person. I know, but she's not better than me. I'm funnier than her. I'm better than her.
About Robert?
I'm better than Dawn, Estee, and you know it.
Everything about Dawn is great.
Yeah, she's great, but I'm awesome.
She's an amazing cook.
Yes.
Great mom.
Boy.
And she puts up with you for how many years now?
20-something.
Holy moly. This girl has a lot of credit up there.
I know she wouldn't yell at us for eating food you invited us to eat.
What are you talking about?
When we ate your rib tips, and then you got mad that we ate your rib tips.
No, here's the thing. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you, they're saying shit that Casey and Ryan and Estee doesn't know about. Estee, I have the party every year up here for Max's barbecue, and I invite Max's friends, some our friends, and I invite my comic friends. Okay, and I told Keith, he's like, you need black people at your party. I said, Keith, you got 4 black invites, whoever you want.
He brought the squad too.
Marina doesn't count. Okay.
Yeah.
So I consider Marina one of my white friends. So
she's gonna appreciate it too.
Boy.
She's gonna appreciate it. So I think next time Robert walks into the olive tree, you better walk in with a shield.
I hope she's not wearing her blonde wig when she's doing it. But listen, the thing is. Anyways, so I invite now. The party starts at 2. We have this party. There's 50 people there, 60 people. I cook for all these people. I cook for everybody. I'm on the grill for 2 hours. Hamburgers, hot dogs, steak tips. My wife. Everything is homemade. You go to barbecues, people just order from grocery stores. Macaroni salad. We hire Ben and Jerry's to come for 2 hours. So you can walk up and get whatever sundae you want. It's incredible, right?
He got cornhole going on.
We got everything. Cornhole. I got a zip line. I got a bouncy house. I got it all. I got it all. So we got a magician. We got clowns, face painting, crazy. So now, at the end of the party, people leave around 5:30 because people got spots. And it's perfect because we're done. Get out of my house. I don't want to, all of a sudden, it's 5 to 6 o'clock. We're exhausted. We're inside. It's nuts. And guess we see two young boys walking up my driveway. Okay, Derek and who else?
Me and Chris.
You and Chris.
It was me. I was there too. It was
two black kids walking up the driveway. Now look, I did get up like, who the fuck's that?
Yo, no, you and Chris came later. You're absolutely right.
Yeah,
I drove with Pete. Yeah,
they came at 6 o'clock, walked up, and they just wanted to be fed like homeless people. So they come in, and my wife and me, we go, listen, man, the party's over. You can eat, but you got to get the fuck out. We're exhausted. So we sat them down. We gave them all kinds of food. Now I have these hamburgers and hot dogs and all this other food, and I have these steak tips I import from Boston, very expensive. I always save a little bushel for me. Now they're not getting that. You should have been there during the barbecue. You ain't getting my bushel. This is I reserve this like a squirrel, okay? And then my wife makes this beautiful chocolate cake, and there's one big one that's 2 layers, and then we make the flat one. For, the people there, the other people, like Max's friends, you have the flat one, the good people.
Yeah, the sheet cake.
They start eating the cake. They start eating the big cake like it's
amazing.
I had to pull it away from them. They were gonna eat the whole thing. I mean, they were eating like they haven't eaten in days.
The cake was so great.
So I made you both a plate, a big plate.
Yeah.
And I fed you, and then I said, get the fuck out.
I remember.
And you, I mean, that was good, right?
It was great.
If I saw you any earlier, I would have shut all the shades and put the lights out.
Like I Am Legend, just lock all the windows up. Yeah.
That was
funny. With your family. Yeah.
I go. I didn't even invite them to the party. I go, why are you? They go, Keith told us. Keith just told them to come.
Yeah.
Keith Roberts, just show up, player. Yeah, here's the address. Be there at 3. They showed up at 6. That's not a stereotype.
We didn't know you lived that far away. Like we didn't know it was like outside of New York. So we just didn't plan accordingly.
Because I was calling them and Keith didn't give them. Yeah, they drove with Chris. They drove in Chris's car, but Keith didn't tell them how far it was. Keith just said, "Show up." He didn't go, "Hey, it's kind of far, so prepare."
It's an hour. It's an hour outside the city.
Yeah, he didn't say.
Wow.
The party started at 2. They showed up at 6. They're still late. You understand me, Monroe? It's not acceptable.
I'm just trying to defend my home.
Listen, it's not acceptable.
You've cussed us out every year since that party. Like, yo,
never invited us back. I ate my proper portion. I played cornhole.
Monroe,
I was pretty good.
Monroe, you can come anytime you want.
I can't come, Rob. Yo, you gave me the plate. The plate that I had is what I took.
If you bring my plate back, you can come.
Okay, fair enough. Bring your plate back.
Can I come, Bobby? Can I come?
Yeah, I would come.
If you go to an AA meeting, Casey, and if you go in the sun, Ryan, I'll let you come.
How many?
I want 2 meetings for you, Casey. And Ryan, I want you in the sun for at least a half hour a day.
All right.
3 days.
That's the deal.
I'll consider it.
Oh, hi, doggy.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, like a wolf. It's like a husky.
Are you getting your dog too? Dog wars.
It's a Pomsky.
Pomsky.
That's a
What's
Pomsky.
Pomsky?
It's a Pomeranian.
Husky.
Husky.
Yeah, a husky
Husky.
mix.
But
What do
it's
you
great.
got,
more like a
Casey?
husky.
What is that?
Hey,
The poodle, something. I don't really know. It's her name's Millie.
here,
She's
say
unemployed
hi.
right now. Look
Say
at look,
hello.
look at the other dog. She doesn't understand computers. Anyway,
Say hello.
listen over here.
My dog's watching Mamma Mia with the wife.
Word. That's
Oh, yeah.
Ryan, that's where exactly I think your dog would be.
He's on the couch watching Mamma Mia.
Ryan, so you're from Casey. Where are you from?
I'm from Vermont.
Oh shit!
Yeah, so I know Ben and Jerry personally.
Do you really?
No, I
Oh.
did go to their factory once, but they weren't there that day.
I went to the factory too. It's great, isn't it?
No, they didn't give me any fucking samples. Like the tour
What?
was shut down. It was bullshit. We traveled hours to get to this factory just to look at some big tubs that apparently they make ice cream in. I was very upset. I was a fat little boy, and I thought it'd be like an ice cream adventure, and it was just machinery. It was
That's bullshit.
Yeah, but none of those factories like lace you up. I've been to the Hers factory,
Yeah.
the Tasty Cake. Like none of them treat you the way you're supposed to.
I
be
tell you,
treated.
the guys who own Dum Dum, the guy who owns Dum Dums, the lollipops, he fucking laced me up. He sent me a box of all the candies they make.
Whoa.
As in the,
Oh, wow.
recently,
Wait, what else
Well,
do
I
they
think
make?
one better.
They make everything. They make all the like the Dum Dums, lollipops. They make the little what are the little with the little candies with the
a vagina? What are you doing?
I don't know what.
What,
This
it
one.
has to be?
How do you work this? How do you work this?
Ryan,
Spencer?
Ryan, you're gonna keep
No.
your corporate status. Do not fucking play this
I
game.
mean,
All right?
Bobby, the Pez dispenser?
No, the little, it's like little tiny, looks like aspirins, but they're all different colors.
Oh,
That-
sweet
that-
tarts.
Like a sweet tart, but they're called something. Yeah.
Smarties.
Smarties.
No.
Smarties.
Smarties are M&Ms.
Yeah, Smarties M&M's, Sweet Tart is M&M's.
No.
Oh,
jeez.
Of course,
yeah, we
Monroe
can just
knows all
use-
this.
Give me one of
Yo,
those.
I used to be heavy on my candy shit, yo. My boy Daryl used to have a cabinet full of candy, like from the top to the bottom of like
Yeah.
Sweet Tarts, Sour Patch Kids, all the shit. Cause he used to work at Wawa and he used to just take shit.
Oh, yeah.
I love Wawa.
Wawa's the best.
Wawa is the best. I agree.
You put like 5 sauces on. You don't have to talk to anybody. It's the
Yep.
piece of shit. I love
That's
that
right.
Get the bacon
They
wrap
actually have
sausage.
very good prepared foods. They
Yeah.
really have good stuff. The home
Yeah.
cooked thing.
Wawa's
and
the
they-
best.
You know that now they deliver
What?
Oh, well, they ain't gonna deliver
Yeah.
to New York.
What?
no contact delivery.
I'm writing that down.
Maybe they'll
Yeah,
come out
Wawa
here.
dope.
Yeah.
Mom's
I
the
think-
I'm
best
from
Wawa.
Pennsylvania, and that was like a big reason. I was like, this Wawa thing, I could keep coming back here.
They make all this stuff.
Oh, there it is.
All this
Yeah.
stuff.
Skittles.
Oh, they make Sour Patch
They
Kids
make-
too.
they make all
Wow.
this stuff, dude. He hooked me up.
Spangler
like
candy.
Spangler
wow.
candy,
Yeah.
dude.
Damn.
Spangler.
Kings.
Yeah.
Chewy candies.
I
mint
am
candy,
so
sugar,
lucky. I don't have a sweet tooth.
sugar rolls. Look at all this stuff, man.
I couldn't care
things.
less
Yeah,
about that.
Smarties, you're right.
However,
They
if
were
you give me
smart.
a
29.60.
jalapeno,
Oh,
You're
you like savory and spicy stuff, Estee?
yeah,
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
yeah.
I like it all.
Sweet. I mean, once in a while I hanker for something sweet, but most of the time I couldn't care less.
Mm.
Word.
And my
That's the best way to be.
Exactly the opposite. Yeah,
Yeah.
I had to.
I don't, what was that? What was that, Ryan? What was that little,
What was this?
What was what?
what was that
What was
little
this?
photo? Take your camera off for a second. Let us look
What
at
was
that.
this?
Oh, that's my sexy Phil Provencio.
Let's see that.
Let me see the hand.
Let's see it. Ah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's future director Ryan
Ah,
Beck,
there he
yo.
is. Ah,
There you
yeah.
go.
What's around your neck, Ryan?
That's the camera. That's one of those old cameras. It's like I don't know what it is. He told me to do this, and I did it.
Oh. Oh, I thought you was like into cameras. You're not
No,
into
I'm
cameras.
not into cam. No,
What the
no.
fuck?
There's
Exactly.
he told me to do. He said, "Here, you hold this, and you take this photo." And Phil knows what he's doing. I was
Yeah.
giving him like whatever. So I was just okay. I'll do
Yeah,
that. whatever. I can't take
Derek has
directions.
a photo with a railroad tie in it, just holding up a railroad tie like this. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Can you guys take photos? I can't like stand and have a picture taken of me.
I mean, it's
love it.
literally the easiest thing. You can literally go, and you're done.
That was
No,
a
I
cool
look
face.
weird.
That was a cool face, Bobby.
You- That's Hollywood Bob.
Hollywood Bob. Very
Are you
handsome.
playing a rapist?
I've never played it. You know, surprisingly, I've never played a rapist.
That's
You'll get
good.
a chance. Not in the movie, at least.
Yeah.
I mean,
And a couple of people's lives.
if we were gonna play stuff in here, Derek, who would Monroe play?
Wait,
Monroe would
why
be either the big computer
Denzel
guy,
Washington.
that's too
Yeah.
bulky for the computer, or
Yeah.
like
look,
like
The
Rose good at
schematics.
henchman. Like Rose good at henchman.
Monroe's
or
the
like
guy
smart
that,
bouncer.
What would Casey play?
You're going to
Casey, he's the killer. Casey is
Yeah.
the Jim Caviezel in Deja Vu that blew up the boat.
I
Like,
say
he-
he's the obvious killer, but he's really not the killer. It winds up being Ryan.
Yeah,
I
he
was
does
about
that.
to say that.
Yeah.
Nobody suspects the middle school teacher.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Nobody suspects the 8th grade English teacher.
We all think it's Casey just
Yeah.
because of that face,
Yeah.
and but it winds up being
It's
Ryan.
Ryan.
No, you've not.
Only because he's playing this broody, quiet,
Broody.
very
Brooding.
broody.
Yeah, brooding. Yeah.
You haven't
Yeah.
seen Ryan when he's mad. He gets this look in his eyes that pierces through your soul. And he doesn't
kill
know about
Hooker's
it.
eye. The kill
It's
Hooker's
terrible.
eye. Yeah.
It's terrifying.
That
You'll-
St.
you'll
Louis
hook
rage.
He whips a glance at you and it cuts deep and it's painful. He will kill someone.
Look, I'm a lot of fun. I've always been a lot of fun.
I disagree.
Talking
People like hanging
about
out.
fun, Derek, I got
Yeah.
to see the movie yesterday, The King of
Oh,
Staten
yeah.
Island, and you were fantastic.
No.
Really
you, Anthony.
fantastic. Good dancer.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
A mean punch and all of
Everybody's
punch Pete Davidson in the face.
talking about this movie. I mean,
It's a really
every-
good movie.
Robert, it is so good. I
Yeah.
can't begin to tell you.
I mean,
I-
I'm
it's been a-
excited because
It's been a long
everybody.
time since I've seen a movie that good.
I'm excited because everybody I know is in it.
Everybody,
I like,
he's
you
in.
know what I mean? I like seeing movies when I know a couple people, but there's like 5, 6,
No.
7 people I know.
Tell Jessica Curson, Derek, Jon,
Lisa Traeger.
Lynn Kaplitz.
I'm gonna get my
I mean,
bag.
Yeah.
really, they're all, and Bill Burr is doing such an exceptional job, as does Pete.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, award season. That
You know, it's funny
movie-
because Pete has that, Pete has that thing. You know what I mean? Pete has that it thing that, he's just got something that you just like
that
the guy.
movie
You know what I
is
mean?
so good, and the story is compelling,
It's
and
great.
it's very well acted, very well directed. I mean,
Right. Good.
I was blown away.
There
I
you
can't
go,
wait to
Estee.
see it.
Right
Huh?
on, girl. Yeah. That's the
It was really special. My son was watching it with me, and he was just like, "Wow!"
That's great. I can't wait.
Word.
And it's coming on what? What is it coming on?
You
June
can rent
12th.
and buy it
But
on TV. Go ahead.
he sent me the,
On where?
On
where?
I don't know.
It's gonna be on like Amazon and all that stuff for a home
Shouldn't
rent.
Derek know this?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be on pretty much it's gonna be on like wherever you can rent and buy on your TV on Xfinity. It'll be on Xfinity. If you
Is that
got
rent, is
Apple
that
TV,
rent and buy right
rent
here?
and buy. This is the rent and buy thing.
Do you have like
can
a
choose rent and buy.
I really was so happy.
Oh, good.
And you know what? I saw it last night, and this morning I was still thinking about it.
That would suck.
And
'cause if-
Melissa Tomei, my God, is she good?
Who?
Marissa Tomei, she was great. She did her thing.
Wow,
Oh,
She
the mom,
plays
yeah.
Pete's
She
mom.
plays the mom.
Oh.
Yeah.
she's the best.
Really
She's so
good.
hot.
Very,
Huh?
very pretty woman.
She's hot.
She's good. Yeah, she's beautiful.
Yeah, man. It was a fun
Congratulations.
time. It was a fun summer. It was good to record. And it's a good movie for New York comics because like even Mike V was in there killing it. Mike V had a great part.
Oh yeah, he was the
Yeah.
cop. He was great. Not the cop, the firefighter.
Yeah, he's Pfeiffer.
The role he was supposed to play.
Mhm.
The Keon? Yeah.
Mike,
Mike was born to play that role. Yeah.
Guys, I gotta jump off here. Monroe, will you take over for me, please?
That's a lot of pressure, man.
No, it's not. This is a good room, and Estee's here to make sure you don't fuck up. Okay.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Bye,
Come on, Ro.
I gotta go pop.
All right.
I gotta go pop another podcast. Listen, Casey, Ryan.
See you
and,
later.
hang on one sec. And Derek, come to the. Not Casey and Ryan. You can't come, but Derek, you can come this year.
I'll go to Anya.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Well,
Go to-
I
I'm
want.
going
I
with
want
you.
a written slip, Casey.
I scheduled my meeting already. I'll bring
All
it
right.
to you.
Guys, have a great night. Stay safe, and we'll see you soon. All right.
All right.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Robert.
All right. So now that Bobby's gone,
All
what
right.
are you
Let's
really
talk
gonna
about
I
Bob.
hate, I
Let's
hate
talk
that.
about Bobby.
By the way, I don't know if you've ever seen Robert acting.
Rob's good.
Yeah, he's good.
Amazing actor.
He is
He's
good,
a
yeah.
good actor.
He was great in that Louis episode he was in.
Yeah, when they ate all the cheeseburgers and stuff.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah,
But
when he wanted
that's what
love
we
from his
did.
mom, but his mom wouldn't love him. Yeah, that was good. That was real good.
But that's what we did when we were in Austin. We did a bang bang, and he seemed like he was having a lot of fun. I didn't know he didn't like it. I thought he was happy to spend $500.
Why did he have to? Why did he have to? Why did he have to pay for all of it?
Why?
Keith
Why
made him pay
else
for
did
it.
he volunteer, Monroe? He
Exactly.
loves it. He loves it.
loves it.
Take him up on it again.
I definitely will. We went to the thing he failed to mention is we went to 2 restaurants within like 2 hours.
Wow.
That's
We went
insane.
It's a lot.
And so the first restaurant was his idea because he was like, yo, they got this dope barbecue. Don't worry, I'll treat. And we all ate. And then Keith wasn't satisfied. He was like, I need a real meal. And then
You need a real meal.
yeah, he was like, I need a real meal. I need a,
So you
I
went
need a
from
steak.
one restaurant to the other?
Yep, that shit was, it was the best time of my life.
Don't you feel
That's
sick?
funny.
Sick. You don't got time to feel sick when people are paying. Sick is when you're paying. Sick is like,
Crashing
oh,
this party. I'm gonna crash this child's birthday party.
you should come. It's really fun.
Yeah,
Well,
man. Food is great. The food
What's
is just
that?
ridiculously good. Like it's
I'm gonna pretend that I'm
strangely good.
the magician, and that's how I'll sneak in.
That's how you, what is that move? Hopefully.
It's me. Oh, it's me juggling.
That's the
Oh,
magic.
okay, because that's how you get kicked out and put on list. Doing
Yeah,
shit like this at kids' party.
Yeah, you can't be walking to a kid's party like this.
Not with that.
I'll
Not
hide the
doing
bouncy
kick with
castle.
hands.
So what are y'all plans after this quarantine is over? What's your plan, Estee? In June, we like speculation is June will be allowed to like get back together.
I don't think that the entertainment part of the economy will open in June.
I didn't think so either.
I don't think so. And we are sort of last on the totem pole, you know? They're
Yeah,
gonna-
we're the least essential.
They're gonna open all kind of stuff. And then when we do, and we spoke about it before, trying to figure out how are we coming back?
Yeah.
First of all, it's gonna have to reopen the way it closed, which means at least 50% of capacity. You're not
Mhm.
allowed to fill out the room.
Yeah.
Then everybody has to sit with the distance.
Mm.
Who is gonna come out? I think the younger crowds will come out,
Yeah.
but overall, I'm not sure if people will come back so quick. I really don't know. I'm hoping to God that it's sooner than later because I in my mind, and I know everybody is like aching and itching to get.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
I've been doing these.
I get availability just in case you open. I want you to.
I was thinking about sending some avails. I was like,
Yeah.
should I? Just in case.
I was wondering.
And then there were all kind of rumors about Vegas, but then we haven't heard from Vegas either. So who knows? Who knows how it's gonna look and how successful it's gonna be? You know,
Yeah.
you do need the crowd, the atmosphere, the buzz in the air. I don't know. Also, I think that most comics will be happy to come back to work.
Yeah.
There are gonna be some comics that are gonna try to wait and be safe. I think once they have the vaccine, once the vaccine is there and maybe a cure, that's a different story. Then, we are all in on that.
Yeah.
Mm.
But if the vaccine is not anytime soon, I don't know. The world of the entertainment is going to be the last one to recover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably true. I miss it so much. I've been walking outside at 7 o'clock just to hear applause.
Yesterday,
How you doing?
on
How
the
y'all
Zoom,
doing?
on the Zoom meeting yesterday, we had Mark Norman walking on the street and talking to us.
Yeah.
I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
But I cannot foresee or picture how it's going to be when we can come back.
Yeah.
Estee, the other day when you were telling us about how the comics were passed that night, the chat really enjoyed it and they were asking.
Who's talking?
Oh,
That's the producer.
sorry, it's me.
Mike.
Oh yeah, I got you. I was like, it sounded like Ryan. I was like looking like, wait, why is it this mouth?
Yeah,
moving?
who's
I
talking?
told you that's how I'm going to sneak into Bob's party. I'm doing my
Yeah.
ventriloquism.
Yes, Mike, what's up?
Oh, the chat was wondering if you could tell some of those stories about these guys.
How we were passed?
Oh yeah.
I don't
Okay.
know if she wanted to do that.
By the skin of their teeth.
Why you gotta start with me, Estee?
I was
Go ahead.
I want to ask you, what is your memory of your
Okay.
audition?
Go
My
first, bro.
My memory,
Yeah.
really, I don't really have a memory. I remember hanging out a lot. I remember hanging out a lot. I remember you asking me why I'm always happy, Keith introducing me. Then I remember it was all like kind of a blur because I got like Last Comic Standing, then Comedy Central stuff like all started happening. And I remember you just asked me to go on stage. I just remember I was sitting with Keith because I didn't get like a, hey, can you audition? I just remember being asked, hey, can you go on stage? Then I went on stage. I was nervous as shit, but I did the set that I know works. And then after I got off, you just went, all right, so just start sending me your avails. And I went, oh, okay. Am I passed? And it was like, yeah, dummy. What do you think sending me your avails mean? And then that was it. And I had fun.
That right?
But
I remember mine like it was yesterday. I had a red shirt on, some cream, $800 jeans on. I'll never forget this. I just got Broke Ass Game Show. Roe got passed before me, so the pressure was on.
was mad.
Keith was like, show up at 12, not a minute later. And I was like, okay. So at 12 came, Estee, you met me at the steps, like right up top. You went down and I did my set. I knew it worked because you stayed down there the whole time. I was like, oh my gosh, you stayed down there the whole time. So when I got off, you was walking up the steps. She was like, give me your avails on this index card and I'll talk to you soon. And I was like, ooh, man.
There was, for the longest time, I used to write out all the information. Here's my email. Here's my this.
Yeah.
By Friday, give me a verse.
That's so funny.
I don't do it anymore.
I misspelled. I was
say,
so nervous.
you know my email. Email me, and we'll continue it via.
This is what happened. I have to say this part before you move on. I was so nervous. My handwriting is sloppy, and I was nervous. And I wrote down my credits. I wrote down Adam Devine's house party. But my V looked like an R, and when you put it on the website, you put Adam Devine house party, and I never told you that it was incorrect. I just rocked out with it. I was like, yeah, I was on Adam Devine.
No, there'll be consequences for that.
Yeah.
Now, Casey, I saw you on a showcase.
Yes, I remember I had an audition before and I thought it went well, and then I just sat at the table waiting for you to talk to me, and then you came and sat next to me and you didn't really say anything, and then you got up and walked away, and I'm sweating bullets and I'm like, I don't know what's going on. And John Fish comes over and goes, he's like, how'd it go? I was like, I thought, well, I don't know. And he goes, did she say anything to you? I go, no. He goes, oh, that's not good. So then you come back over, you sit again, you say hi, but nothing about, the set. And then you walk away. And then I just say, all right, well, I got to go. And you go, have a good night. And I was like, well, I don't know what the fuck that means. I was terrified. and everyone said it wasn't great. But then I had a showcase a few months later, and I got in through that. And
Yeah, and I saw you on the showcase. Sometimes if I see somebody and I can't make up my mind whether that's going to work or not, and I don't want to raise your hopes, I'm going to be friendly. And if you ask me directly, I'm going to say, let's try it again, let's say in 3 months or 4 months, you know. But then I had the showcase coming. I knew I'm going to see you again. And then I liked you on the showcase very much. And that's where we start working.
all right.
Go, Casey.
I'm glad you like me. Yeah.
Hey,
Somebody likes me.
Ryan.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Ryan.
Yeah, well,
Go ahead,
Casey and
Ryan.
I were on the same showcase, so that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Because we started at the same time, and we started the same way. Monroe and Derek were like, so close. It's like, oh, like pressure's on. Well, Casey and I are on the same showcase, and I remember we had that because it was for the TV show, and
Yeah.
so they let us know like,
Comedy Cellar, that was for Comedy Central showcase.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so they let us know about the showcase like a month or so in advance, but they're like, make it topical. So I racked my brain on how to like use that time, but also make it so it's like fresh. And so
Yeah.
all I got like my biggest memory of the whole process was just like about a week out, Liz told me, don't fuck it up. So that was the encouraging words that I took to heart. But I don't know, the
It's nothing
showcase
to
was
girls
great.
direct, you know that.
Yeah, but the showcase was great. The like
It was
people in
good
front of me weren't.
because I was exposed to a whole bunch of new comics that I don't think they had anybody behind them to recommend them.
Mhm.
And that way, I mean, I've been using a lot of people that I found those showcases that are younger and newer and still, growing, developing, doing well.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
these guys that they become big stars and move on, and we have to replenish it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So sometimes I don't have enough spots for everybody because there's so many people. But it really works for both of us. You guys, you get to be seen, and me being introduced to a whole new generation of comics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the showcase was great, man, because like without that, it's like it would have taken probably another year or two, or who knows how long to get a rec. So
Right.
the showcase was a great opportunity for that.
Yeah. This past season, the showcase was really strong, really strong. Unfortunately, no ladies.
Mm.
And
You gotta see Casey's wife.
That's right.
It was, well, look, I'm not gonna customize the comic to the club.
Okay.
The club to the comic, let's put it this way. There's got to be a beginning of something that I can see that it develops and grows and whatever. And with the amount of comics that we have, I'm not going to string somebody along if I know that I won't be able to use them a lot, or you know what I mean? Even with the three rooms. Do you know, before this coronavirus, we were contemplating another room.
Oh, wow.
Where were you going to open? Where was the location?
Very close. We were very close. And then when the coronavirus broke, no one pulled out.
Where was it going to be? Where was the location?
On Bleecker.
Oh, okay. That'd have been good.
That would have been
It's
awesome.
another part of the block y'all would have had, because that would have been like that too. That'd have been good.
Do you still have people?
I was so excited. I mean, we all were excited, but I said, "Oh, great! I have more spots available for people and more. I'm never have enough."
Yeah,
and
it's been so cool because like it's just
but this Corona thing destroyed it. Destroyed that, and who knows what's going to happen now? I have a faith that we will at some point come back and resume. The question is when and how.
Yeah.
Yeah, I honestly, I think it's going to be okay. I just think it's going to take a little while, and But by this time, I mean, you know, I don't know how long or what it looks like, but by this time next year, I don't see why everything won't be back to normal.
Oh my God, I so hope that it's gonna be much before that. This time, Ryan.
Yeah,
well, I just mean it'll be like,
oh boy.
I just mean it'll be a memory. Like it'll be a memory this time next year.
All right.
That's what I mean.
All right, that was better. You should have said that first.
Yeah, this time next week. We'll be open
This time next week.
I remember the first time I hung out at the Cellar because I was so nervous and I didn't really know that many people well enough to like go hang or like invite me. So I was like, I'm just gonna go sit at the bar. And I knew some people at the table, but I was too nervous to go say hi. And I was just sitting there having a beer, and I couldn't even talk to anybody. And then I didn't know the bathroom was downstairs, so I was like, I'm just gonna go to the bathroom. And I asked where it was, and they said it was through the door, and I didn't know there was a lock. So I just got up and I walked full face, full body into the door. And I was like, I'm gonna go. I can't be. I was like, this has been the most embarrassing night of my life. I was like, I'm not coming back for a while. So I was very happy to be invited back.
And that's funny, Case, because you was a cool dude. Because I met you in Portland at that comedy festival. Me and you was opening for Laura Nightlinger.
Yeah, Bridgetown. That was super fun.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, he was a cool dude then. Yeah, you were a little nervous when you was around the Cellar at first.
Yeah,
wet-footed moves.
And Derek, it's almost a given because that people are nervous because I think there's a lot of myth going around us and the cast and Keith and Robert, and people are intimidated.
Yeah, absolutely.
The truth of the matter is that they'll poke you.
Yeah.
You know, but it's all in good fun and good-hearted, and but I am aware that people feel that way.
I've seen it.
Now, did we remember?
I always feel really bad, though. I really feel bad.
No, it's great.
Did we remember our passing accurately, or do you remember them differently?
No, I remember it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember it pretty much the way you said it.
Yeah, I remember everybody was there trying to tell me about. Big J was there, Ricky Velez was there, Keith was there. It was like, don't bomb, Derek, don't bomb. She'll come upstairs before your set is over and you won't be able to get back for 3 years. Nigga, like it was a lot of that.
Yeah, no, that's
no, because sometimes, and that's my question to comics, when they come to me and recommend somebody. Some people, I'll take it face value. They never misled me.
Yeah.
But some people, I would say, are you doing a favor to the comedy Cellar and me? Or are you doing a favor to this comic, to your friend?
Yeah.
Because by doing that, the only thing they succeed is to set the comic up.
Yeah.
If you know that you're not ready, don't send him first time to the comedy Cellar.
Yeah.
It's gotta be, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then it's on me to be the bad guy and say, I'm sorry, you're not ready. Maybe we'll try in 6 months. I try to be sympathetic to it, but don't waste everybody's time.
Absolutely.
If you know that the comic is not ready, but you're sending them there because you're doing them a favor.
Yeah.
Right.
Do you understand?
Do you think they know that the comic isn't that? Do you think
absolutely.
they know?
Absolutely.
So how does that qualify as a good friend? What's up?
Monroe, you know what I start doing? Whoever recommends them, I have them stand with me watching the set. That way, they can't say, what do you mean he didn't do well? I said, you didn't hear the crickets?
Damn.
You must have heard the crickets because that's what I heard. And then I'll turn around, walk up.
Yeah.
And let them deal with their friend because it's not fair to the comic.
Yeah.
It's nerve-wracking. People are nervous and upset and it's traumatic.
Absolutely.
Why would you do that?
Yeah.
Right.
Now, if you think that the comic is ready and they had a bad set, something comes through and we'll give them another audition.
Yeah, you can always feel when a comic was good, but they were off. But then you can feel,
exactly.
And that's all the material and like personality. You're like, oh, he just didn't connect.
I mean, I'll have a comic say, oh, this guy's really good. He opens for me. I don't need somebody that opens for you. Once in a while, though, in a while, I do find somebody very good that way too.
Yeah.
So there's many ways to skin a cat, you know. But don't set me up and don't set up your friend.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, if you have somebody that you think they are great, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
I remember asking John Fish. I would open for him sometimes, and I knew he was in there, and I kind of asked him. I was like, "Do you think there's any way you can get me, an audition?" He's like, "I've made some mistakes." He's like, she's not gonna listen to me, and I was like, "All right, fair enough."
Again, it comes to that thing. If you misled me in the past, I'm gonna and then what I'll do my homework. I'll go online or YouTube and try to Google you and see what you do before I ask you to come. So we know where we're going with this.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I know for me it's like.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say I remember I was so excited afterwards. I saw Liz and I went up. I said, "Hi, Liz, that was great." And I gave her a big hug, and she goes, "Oh, we're hugging now?" And I was like, "Oh." I was like, never. So I've not touched her since.
Step back.
I wave from afar. I was just so excited. I didn't. So I wave from afar. I say, "Hi, Liz. Good to see you."
It's fine. It's fine to hug.
Okay, good.
It's fine.
Oh, we hugging now?
Yeah, I know. My son says not anymore.
Not anymore. Yeah, thankfully.
No, actually, so me and my wife, we had to run a couple errands today, and we seen a lot of people hugging, a lot of reunions, hugging with face mask on, no gloves, like boo loving. So boo loving.
And you know what?
They're gonna get it.
The numbers are gonna start going back up.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. There's going to be a second wave. There's going to be a second. Every place that got hit before has got hit with a second wave.
Well, it's because we did it wrong. We've done this whole thing wrong. We got like Italy, they locked down where you couldn't even like leave your house without, they like locked down the whole country. And now they're like, oh, they're coming back and they're doing what we've been doing this whole time.
I have a friend in France, and she told me, Claudia, that you get a written pass.
Okay.
From this hour to that hour, you can go out. That's it.
You have a bathroom pass.
Wow. Yeah, it's like a bathroom key, Derek. It's on a big,
It's on
a big paddle.
We should have done what New Zealand did. Like New Zealand is back. Like New Zealand's acting like the coronavirus never happened because they shut down the whole.
But New Zealand ain't got people. Why do we keep comparing ourselves to New Zealand?
New Zealand was the bomb. See,
it's hobbits, volcanoes, and 3 dudes named Lars.
I know.
And that's who's there.
There's more people in my apartment
New Zealand had mountains and shopping centers and shit. Like I thought,
Look, I'm about to tell you right now. New Zealand has 4.8 million people.
That's half of the city.
That's a fucking city. Exactly. Of course they're gonna bounce back. They don't have nobody.
Fair enough.
Do what New Zealand did. They don't got shit.
All right, all of New Zealand is 4.8 million. Okay. All right.
Did you know that off the top of your head, Monroe?
No, I'm looking at my
computer.
That's pretty incredible.
I don't know any New Zealand facts. I don't know shit about New Zealand.
Taika Waititi, rugby, and I don't know what they eat.
Food.
Yeah, usually food.
Because you're not the first person that said the New Zealand thing. I heard people go, man, we need to do a New Zealand. I'm like, they don't have shit. They don't
They
have.
got green
That's like
pastures.
comparing. But that's like comparing your diet, like your body, to a person who can't afford food. Like they're in shape. It's like yeah, because they don't have the option to eat what the fuck they want.
Well, excuse the hell out of me. I was just trying to be optimistic, saying let's do what New Zealand did. But my fault.
Yeah, this is New York. New Yorkers are stubborn.
Apology accepted, Derek.
New Yorkers.
New York's doing it right. We get these people. I'm from Missouri, and they're already trying to have concerts on this week.
Wow.
Wow.
What's his name?
Yeah.
I saw a comic. Some comic put up that he gonna be at Mohegan Sun at the
What?
last weekend of May. Like he gonna be at the
No.
casino. So I was like, oh my god, they opening up Mohegan Sun already? Oh shit!
To be in a casino where everybody's touching the cards and the chips.
In the thing.
Stand up, yeah. I was
Yeah.
like, all right.
Yeah.
Casinos are nasty to begin with.
Yeah,
All
but
the-
everybody going through there is on ventilators anyway. They drag them with them,
That's so
you know,
funny.
over to the slot machine,
That's
That's
smoke
so
a
funny.
cigarette, put the thing in it.
That's so funny.
My first time performing at Mohegan Sun, somebody got stabbed.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah, I thought I told you that. So
did you see it?
we heard it. We heard it. So I did my show, and then there was like a rap concert right afterwards that was like filing in, and the owner was like, "You can stay if you want." So me and the opener was like, "Yeah, we'll hang out." And the concert was kind of boring, so like we're leaving, and as we're leaving, a scuffle starts to happen. So we're like, "All right, let's get the fuck out of here." And then you see a dude, like everybody starts running out, and then there's a dude in a white tee on the cell phone, like, "Yeah, this motherfucker stabbed me. This motherfucker
Whoa.
stabbed me. I can't believe
Damn.
this motherfucker stabbed me." And he's yelling at whoever's on the phone, and he sits down, and he's just gushing blood. Like, yeah, and I took a picture like a dummy. Like, I'm like, I
Did
took
he
a picture
live?
of it, like, yeah, like he was still
Alright.
like the ambulance came, they put him on a gurney, they took him out, and he was still saying the same phrase. "I can't believe this motherfucker stabbed me."
That's
You
crazy.
continue to gamble.
You're
Huh?
You're losing too much blood. That's so
He
funny.
wasn't even worried about his
Yeah,
health.
he's
He was
still
just mad
gambling.
that
Yeah, oh, he probably
Right.
definitely gambled. He probably definitely like as soon as they wrapped him up, he's like, "All right, now where my chips at?" And just went like,
Yeah, I left.
But you gambling with your life going to a rap concert at Mohegan Sun anyway. Like that can't be a good outcome.
yo, when have you ever? I don't turn free shit down, yo.
Yeah,
I don't.
same here.
A free concert.
Oh, I see. It's
What?
a wall hanging behind you.
It's
Yeah,
a
what is that?
tapestry. I'm in my bed. It's the only
What's that? A drug rug? That's one of
It's
the
the only
weed
place the
smoke
internet
rugs.
So you
Oh,
roll
I
your
Call it
weed
a
up.
drug. You can do drugs off it if you want. But we've got it on the wall.
Very nice.
Thank
You
you.
got-
My wife decorated the place. She's got an eye for fashion.
What does your wife do?
She's a comedian, and she's also a fashion designer. So she does both.
Oh, that's dope.
He does it all.
Yeah, she does it all. Yeah, she designs underwear, and she's a comedian.
What company?
So she's the breadwinner, is what I'm saying.
What company does she design underwear for?
Airy.
Oh,
Was that big girl draws?
yeah. I'm like,
Oh, no.
I'm like, is that's Aries?
American
Sounds
Eagle.
like,
Girl draws is-
It's
That's
very
American
nice.
Eagle.
it
American
sounds
Eagle.
like it sounds like fat girl panties. I'm sorry.
Yeah, she works for Fat Girl Panties.
Airy,
No.
as an air out, like air-rated draws for the big girl. So
Yeah.
the air rated
Big airy drawers
Yeah, they got ventilators on the side.
ventilators in the draws. Okay.
is an adjective.
Breathable underwear. So yeah.
Pretty complex.
She makes breathable underwear for the plus size woman.
Yeah, I'm wearing them right now. They're good. I've got
There you go, boy.
boxes
Got
of
your Airy
underwear.
going.
It's great.
Man, did you guys see? Estee brought this up like an hour ago, but did you see that there is like a beef shortage and now they're not selling hamburgers at like fast food places?
Nah,
Oh, really?
it's all
Is that
seafood
be-
now. I'm about to
Is that
sell lots
because
of burgers.
it's
Wendy's
spoiled?
isn't selling burgers.
Food.
Yeah, Wendy's isn't selling burgers anymore. They took it off their menu.
Because
Crazy.
they
I need to go check
remember,
that out. I gotta
remember
watch
all
it.
that
Fried
bragging?
fish?
Yeah.
Fried fish?
No more square
They have
burgers.
fish and they have chicken, and the chicken sandwich at Wendy's is the only thing to order anyway, so it's
Great.
fine.
It's great.
So it's a new Chick-fil-A. Other than so,
I
Wendy's
gotta-
is a new chicken spot.
That
Yeah.
was them
Got it,
bragging.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Remember
I gotta-
when Wendy's, like their whole slogan was, "We don't freeze our meat." It's like, well, you should have.
Yeah, you probably.
They should have frozen, dum dum.
Yeah.
I remember when they were
That's why they got a
serving.
breakfast menu now. They make
Yeah.
eggs and bacon now.
It's great. They were
Yeah,
serving
what-
horse meat for a while. Remember that?
I
Wendy's?
thought that was
meat.
chicken.
Yeah.
And
I
the
thought
nuggets.
that
They
was-
was putting horse meat in the nuggets.
Which it's
The
fine.
nuggets
You're eating the
was
Wendy's.
delicious.
Just eat the horse. What are you complaining about? You know, I don't. What the
Hey,
Horse
fuck?
meat
guys.
nuggets was great.
Stop.
I'm gonna sign out. It's
Okay.
time. It's 9:31. They're gonna shut us down anyway.
Okay.
Oh, it's
all
time
right.
to go.
See you,
All
Esty.
right.
y'all.
Thank
Thank-
you.
I'm gonna
Bye,
just sign this
Esty.
out.
It's
Thank
really,
you, Esty.
really nice to see you all.
Great to
Stay
see you.
well.
Thank you for having
And
us.
hopefully we'll
Yeah.
see each other soon enough.
Yeah.
This time
We
next
will.
year.
Hey, Estee, Judd and Pete will be on Fallon tonight if you want to watch. They're promoting the movie.
Oh, okay. Well, Judd is the one that sent me the movie yesterday.
Oh,
Work. All right, cool.
I again, congratulations. Great,
Thank you.
great
Yeah.
movie.
right.
And yeah,
Good time.
we're gonna take a look at Fallon.
All right, work.
See you later, Esty.
All
All
right.
right.
Bye later.
Yeah.
Later, Estee.
Bye.
All right.
Good night.
See y'all.
All right.
Monroe, do
Bye.
you have your podcast? Do you want to promote?
Yeah.
Oh, no need for. Go ahead, bro. Tell them.
Make sure y'all check out No Need for Apologies featuring myself and Derek Gaines. It's available on Gas Digital Network. You can also follow me at monroemartincomedy.com or Monroe Martin III on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
And follow me, Derek Gaines, at the Great Boy on Instagram. That's the only one I go from now. So yeah.
Casey?
I'm at KCJ Salengo on all platforms. My album Wild Country Phoenix is available anywhere you get albums, and my podcast, The Good, the Dad, and the Ugly, is available wherever you get podcasts.
Oh, you promoting albums too? Fuckboy
Yeah,
Ground
baby.
Zero out now on iTunes. Fuckboy Ground Zero. I dropped it on Valentine's Day since you want to put albums out, Casey.
You're
Yeah,
right.
Fuckboy Ground Zero. iTunes, all plats. But anyway, go ahead, Ryan. I'm sorry, man.
No, that's fine. You can find me at I Am Ryan Beck on all platforms. And big news, boys. I got the paperwork to do an album whenever comedy returns. So
There
it's
you
in the
go.
works, folks.
That's the hardest
Hey,
part.
congratulations.
Make
In
sure
the
you follow
works.
them, check them all out, guys. Thanks for joining.
Thank
Yep.
you.
Right.